Hi, Linda Kay here from lindakaystampinpage.blogspot.com with my September 15th video to the collab I'm in titled Craft Our Paper Stash Cards. This collab is hosted by Paige, who is Stamp Girl here on YouTube, as well as Deb Hauk. The purpose of this collab is to encourage us to head into our stash and find some papers that we have forgotten about, bring them out, create a card. Well, really, we're supposed to make 5 cards, but this month I think you'll forgive me because I made 1, but it's quite elaborate, and you'll soon see. But we're supposed to make 5 cards and share them with you here on YouTube on the 15th of every month. The retired paper that I chose was Stampin' Up's Petal Promenade. I'm not going to pull it out. I've just got little scraps left, but it's gorgeous paper. And I also used current papers or cardstock, which would be Mossy Meadow, powder pink, and basic white. And I did use a little bit of scraps of just some gold foil that I had in my stash. For the ink, I used the Mossy Meadow by Stampin' Up, and that's current. And then I used this Elegant Tag Punch by Stampin' Up, and this is current. And I also used the Elegant Zed stamp set. Now this pairs with the punch, and if you purchase them together, you save 10%. So please look for that bundled product code to save the 10%. But for my card, I just used this sentiment right here, wishing you a wonderful birthday. And then I also used the Butterfly Brilliance, but I did not use a stamp set. I used the Brilliant Wings dies, and there's quite a few wings or butterflies right in here. And again, this is another bundle, so if you purchase them together, you save 10%. I also used the Layering Square Framelit dies by Stampin' Up. For retired items, I used the Number of Years, Look Who's Talking, and that is retired. And that one was paired with the large number dies, and I used those. And then the last stamp set that I used that's retired is Happy Thoughts, and I use this sentiment right here for my card. Today is great because it's all about you, the great person you are, and the great things you do. So I also used, for embellishments, the Champagne Shimmer Mist. You guys know I like that shimmer mist. And then I used some just scraps of ribbon. And then I had some embellishments that are Stampin' Up old retired ones. And please forgive me, but I don't know the name of them. I just had a few left on a card. And last but not least, I did use my We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. So I'm going to move these items aside, and I'll show you the beautiful card that I created. And here it is. This card was inspired by a video I saw off of YouTube, and I will have a link below to that video so you can see how the person who created it did this card. But it was it's a tri-fold pop-out card, I think they called it. So you can see where I used the layering squares to cut out the aperture, and this is just some ribbon, a little scrap of ribbon I had in my stash. And then for the numbers, I did die cut them 3 times, stacked them up to give them a little bit dimension. And here's that beautiful Petal Promenade paper, as well as the background there. And here are the little butterflies, and here is that Elegant Tag Punch, and there's that little embellishment that I just had a few left. And what I did to shadow that is I punched one out of the white with the sentiment, and then I punched one with the Mossy Meadow. I cut it in half and then drop shadowed it, and then I used that little embellishment to kind of disguise the gap. And then the back is where I'm going to sign the card. I haven't signed it yet, but I layered that with the Mossy Meadow and the basic white and more pieces of the Petal Promenade. And here's the sentiment, and I'm going to sign it, and then I'm going to adhere it to the back. So it's going to be a beautiful card when the recipient gets it. And then To send it, I needed, since this is a 5.5 by 5.5 square card, I needed a 6 by 6 envelope. So I used that Petal Promenade. Here's another sample of the paper, and it's going to look very pretty, and I think the recipient is going to just love it. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to leave a link below to both Paige and Deb, and as well as all the other participants of this collab. And I encourage you to head on over to their channels and see what beautiful papers they have in their stash and what gorgeous cards they've created. Well, thank you so much for watching, and as always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you hit that little notification button down there, you are assured of never missing another one of these marvelous videos. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next month. Bye.